last month. I would like to talk about the prisons, the difficulties we encounter there. We are definitely suffering in there. Since the first republic to date, prisoners are suffering and the prison officers are suffering too. All of us are suffering. We don't have a conducive environment to work, and the prisoners too don't have a conducive environment to stay. If you go to the prisons, you will see how the structures are. Since the colonial time, these structures have been there. There is nothing being done to improve the structures there. You go in, you see the environment. You cannot imagine whether a human being can live in such environment. Where they put this waste, you cannot, every time, especially this rainy season coming, during the rainy season, if you don't mind, you will eat together with flies. Yes. If you don't mind, you don't keep fanning, you can eat flies together in your food. So I would like to tell the government to please look into the prisons. We are neglected. We are far neglected behind. Yes, prisoners where they live should be at least a standard place for them. You cannot say a country there won't be a prisons. There must be prisons in a country, but the prisons must be a standard prisons. But the Mile 2 prison is so congested. Now there's this padding of Corona has even reduced a lot of congestion in the prisons. But the congestion there sometimes, when they start bringing in prisoners, you cannot just imagine. Some people will be telling you we are sleeping in the floor. And that is so horrible. We would like the government to do something for the inmates there. They are our brothers, they are our sisters, and anybody can go into the prisons. We've been seeing people who are in the high positions today, they were in the prisons. But as soon as they are there, they will be telling us, if we go out, we will do this, we will do that, we will do this. And at the end, we will not see anything. And the issue of drugs remains the same thing till today. If we go to collect our drugs there, when we request for the drugs, they will say this drug is not available, this drug is not available. And the only budget they prepare for the prisons to prisoners budget for their medicine is not given this year. It's not given this year at all. They have a token they prepare for the prisons to be buying drugs when the unavailable ones or the medicines to support the clinic. But this year, the government did not give us even a single butut. We are there like that. If we go for the supply, if it is there, whatever is available there, they will give it to us. If it is not available, we are struggling there with the inmates. If they go to the hospital without they come back with a prescription, the only thing we do for them is to call their relatives to get the drugs for them. Or I will go to the finance, before I will go to the finance and say this is a prescription and he must get it. He is under us, then we were giving that token. They will take it from there, they will buy the medicine for that person. But it's not happening this year. We are suffering there. Let the government have a look to us, at us. We are definitely suffering. Definitely. The budget, the why they didn't give it to us this year, the reason is based on to them. And the prisoners are there, you cannot keep people, you cannot care for their health. I don't know why we were giving, for the past years, we were giving this money. But this year, nothing has been given to us. And the judges there will be sitting giving us court orders that this person must be provided with the drugs prescribed for the person. Where do we get the money from? If I don't buy it, my DG have to buy it. If I don't buy it, operation have to buy it. If I don't buy it, Superintendent Sise have to buy it. We have there with us. So that is disheartening, definitely. Let them when they go to the National Assembly, let them consider the prisons. And even the officers, we are suffering. If you go to the quarters, you will see how the prisoners are, the prison officers are living. Their living condition is horrible. You go to the quarters, you cannot imagine if a human being is living in the quarters here. I think you've been to that quarters. So let the government do something for the prisons. We are definitely, we still, with all that negligence, we are still working, wholehearted. We put on our uniform looking so smart. Every day we hang on our bags and go. We are so confident. We will not complain. It will pain us, but we have nothing to say. We are just adhering to whatsoever. We are servicemen, and they say discipline is #1, the backbone of service. So we are still trying, managing in that condition. Let the government help us to improve the living condition of the inmates and the living condition of the officers. That's another thing. The other thing is the clinic. A station like Mile 2, there is no clinic. We are not trained nurses. But if we have a standard clinic, we can be working on the doctors. If we are not trained at all, doctors can be coming. Qualified people can apply to join us. They will work in the prisons. We will work under them. But let the government build a standard clinic facility in the prisons. We need it. We definitely need it. And it is not happening. Let the government have a look into the prisons. We beg. Let them have a look into the prisons. We are far, far behind compared to other institutions. Even the allowances, people, they said they all applied together, these allowances, they said. All the institutions applied. But prisons, we don't have it. Reasons best known to them. And we are working, we are all civil servants. But how can you give to this institution? You said that the other institutions should wait till next year. If we apply, whatever we apply together with other institutions are considered, not the prisons. We don't know what we've done to the government. It doubts me, definitely. So we are appealing, let the government consider the prisons. We are also civil servants. Every day we take our bags, we dress up, we go to work as the other civil servants. Yes, I am appealing. And this justice too for the prisoners. Prisoners would be there for years. The justice system in the Gambia, I don't know. Prisoners will be there for years, sitting, waiting for their fate. You see a prisoner coming from the remand wing, he will tell you, I would say, for how long have you been here? They will be so used to you, like a family member. For how long have you been here? He will tell you 5 years up. 5 years above, still now your rulings cannot take place. That also is another concern. If justice is going according to how it should go, at least the congestion there at the remand wing would be better. You know your fate, you join the other ones there. Maybe transfer will come there, would move you to another station. But you will be there at the remand wing. All of us, I think you visited the remand wing. The way the remand wing is, you cannot just imagine for how many hundreds of people living in that condition. So we are appealing to the government to see what to do. If they are going to build a new prisons for the nation, let them look into it. But that Mile 2, when it's surrounded by the swamps, there is no season for mosquitoes at Mile 2. Prisoners are suffering from these mosquito bites. And this small they call, I don't know, locally called mutu mutu. If they start here, no prisoner is sleeping, no officer is sleeping, is having peace with these insects. Prison officers are in a terrible state, and the prisoners are also in a terrible state. We are appealing to the government once again. Let them consider the prisons. Yes, let them consider the prisons. We are far, 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 far behind. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much indeed, Madam Sanneh, for those remarks. And this is the beginning of our institutional hearings, and we will take into account very much the testimonies that you're giving. That should help us in the formulation of our recommendations regarding institutional reforms. But again, thank you so much, Emma, for coming to testify before the Commission. We will end the day today and then come back tomorrow at 10 o'clock in the morning. Meeting is adjourned. Thank you all very much.